Kicking off my countdown of my top 10 videos to end the year, this one surprised me. It was the announcement that us old people have officially ruined TikTok. This is huge. We did it. We took over the kids' dancing app. 52% of us are over 30 now. Now let's not ruin this like our parents did to Facebook.
Why are men expected to accept female hormones, but women won't accept male hormones?
Wow.
First time she's ever thought about that. That's how much feminism is being fed into the heads of every single one of these girls. She's literally never thought about it from the male perspective.
So I've had this video sent to me by several people saying, Stitch, you need to respond to this. And I didn't for a while because I didn't even understand what he was saying in this, because I'm a man with male hormones. So I went to the comments. So there's two groups in the comments, and the first one's more embarrassing. It's a bunch of guys that are like, why can't women understand that we actually like sex? We actually enjoy sex. Just because they don't want sex doesn't mean we should be punished for it. It's just a weird way to tell us you've never been with a partner that enjoyed that part of your relationship with you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The second part of it, though, is much more malicious, and it's a bunch of guys that are looking to use this as boys will be boys, to excuse things like SA. And that tells us a lot more about the guys that are excited about this video, that are agreeing with this video, than anything else that happened there. So no, male hormones do not stop you from understanding consent. They do not stop you from respecting the boundaries of the partner you're with, and they do not excuse any of the things you're hoping that this video excuses.
Ladies, your man is no longer attracted to you.
I hope you're ready to explore the gift of a video this man has given us.
Men are not monogamous. Men are inclined to stray.
I know what you're thinking first off. Who is this guy?
I give dating advice.
Okay, but what are your credentials?
I've dated over 126 women in the Philippines.
And how'd they turn out?
I've had 4 committed relationships, engaged to 4 women to be married. I didn't marry.
Yeah, man. We knew. We knew.
I give dating advice.
Puppies are indubitably far more difficult to take care of than human babies.
My son started teething early and started producing too much saliva, so he could not sleep unsupervised, or else he might drown on his own spit. My daughter is allergic to grass. Grass. All grass. Do you know how many places have grass? All of them. All of the good places have grass. My toddler, who hasn't ridden in a car a lot because of the pandemic, started projectile vomiting over the entire car as we sat in a drive-thru. And for those of you that don't know, toddler vomit is not like baby vomit. It's like adult vomit. It's bad. I still smell it. On an airplane, my son's diaper exploded. And I don't mean like leaked, I mean exploded. Over everything. My youngest likes chewing on things that are plugged in. Take it out of the wall, disgusting. Plug it into electricity, delicious. We also have a puppy. Before we get to the top 5, I just want to stop in and say that if you like what you're seeing, please consider liking and subscribing. This countdown is a pretty good representation of what my channel consists of, and that it's all over the place, and I already have a ton of big things in store that I'm working on for 2023 and would love it if you came along for the ride.
I don't identify as a cis man. I identify as a man. So by calling me a cis man, you're misgendering me. According to all of you, we are allowed to determine our own pronouns.
That's an adjective. Cis is an adjective. Like angry man, confused man, fragile man. Those are adjectives. And man's a noun. That's not even a pronoun. Are conservatives just mad about all grammar now? Yeah, you can say whatever you want. There's no law stopping you from being a terrible person. You don't have to be kind. You don't have to be one of the people making this world a better place for us day to day. But here's the thing. You're also the type of person that's going to get really offended when someone says you're a transphobe. Because you're more offended by the label of transphobe than you are by being transphobic. But that also shows that you get it. You don't feel that that label of transphobe accurately reflects your lived reality, but you don't want to give that same respect to other people.
It makes absolutely no sense to me. How did they deliver pizzas before GPS was a thing?
I've seen a lot of people angrily stitching this. Like, how could you not know? Guys, we're old. I hate to break it to you, but we're old. Most people under 25 have never even heard a busy signal, or used a VCR, or know what star 69 is. We're old. It's okay.
Has anyone else noticed that when an adult child chooses to not have a relationship with a parent, it's always, but she's your mom.
I'm going to trauma dump here a little bit, so buckle up. I didn't talk to my father the last 10 years of his life, and when he died, I didn't go to his funeral. And I had many family members reach out to me privately and talk about how disappointing it was, about how much I am the one that was harming the family by not showing up, by me not showing up to a service to listen to a bunch of people talking about how great this person was when we damn well all knew he wasn't. But I was the one that was harming the family. I was the bad person because my not being there was an indictment of everybody else for not doing shit when he was alive. Nobody seemed to have anything to say when he was destroying his life and making sure my childhood was filled with chaos and fear. If there's one thing a family hates more than an abuser, it's a truth teller. And when an adult child chooses to go no contact with that parent, that is a very loud truth. Okay, by now you've probably heard of the Reddit guy with the weird sex song, but I think people are overlooking the fact that he said this is part of a playlist.
Started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm.
I found the rest of the playlist. Enjoy.
Dolphin!
What does the fox say?
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella and anchovy. I like pizza with salami.
So if you use this playlist, let me know how it goes. Don't.
If my wife lets herself go after I have kids with her, if I'm going to tell her, I'm out.
I do portrait photography, and my wife once asked me why I don't edit her photos the way I edit my client photos. And I didn't know what she was talking about. And she said, you take off all of their flaws and their wrinkles and everything else about them. And I was like, I do the same to yours. And she was like, no, you don't. And it took me a while to realize that I can't edit her photos because there are no flaws. Every flaw that she sees is part of our history. Everything she doesn't like about herself reminds me of our 3 beautiful children. And I just can't fathom thinking the way this guy in this video thinks. So there you go. Those are my top 10 videos for TikTok for 2022. I also have a playlist of my Instagram and YouTube top 10s. The videos were very different on all 3 playlists, with only one video making it to all 3.